Out of curiosity, who do you blame for Big coming out to LA?
Um, nah, I blame it on and I hate to say this, you know what I mean? I think it was a lot of arrogance even on Biggie's side, on Biggie part. You understand? Because like I said, I remember that interview where he was kind of like he wasn't really showing respect to Pac. You understand? So it was some arrogance on his side. He probably underestimated um LA, you know what I mean? But he waited till Pac died to like start, saying stuff about him in music, getting on the radio. Like kind of when they brought up his death, he kind of like he dissed him on the radio. You know what I mean? He came out and did a freestyle diss pop. So I think it was from his arrogance as well. People don't like to talk about it, but that is the reality. Pride and arrogance or whatever it was that I think that made him come out there.
Yeah, that's a good point when you look at it. He was taking shots at Pac when he was in LA, on LA radio, so
And Pac just died like a few months before that. You know what I mean? So I think that was just a mistake, a calculation on his side, his part.
yeah, I mean, you're right about that. But I want to backtrack right to that video of Diddy, hitting Cassie. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when you told me about the time that you took the mic from Diddy and he didn't do anything.
When I snatched the mic, from what I recall, because it was 20 some years, but I remember when I snatched the mic, he had like security that was close by. They all like started coming. He tried to grab the mic back. I didn't, and then we start grabbing each other. But it wasn't no it wasn't no punches thrown, you know what I mean? So when the security came, they broke it up. And that's when he was like, I want to speak to you. No, somebody came, shock him. It's like a family friend. He's the manager of Queen Latifah. But we kind of grew up. I know him from Jersey. He was like, did he want to talk to you? And he wants you to come, by yourself. But I went with Big G, which is Edie uncle. And I remember going in the room and he was with like some dudes, like security, whatever. And he kept saying, like, why did you do that, Playboy? And you know what I mean? My reply was like, bro, you know why I done it. And I think we said that a few times, but it wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? It wasn't. I had the whole jersey with me, so it wasn't like, you know what I mean. If they would have tried to done something to me, no, that he not getting out of that building because I had like 30, 40 homies from Irvington and Newark with me. My brothers was with me, a lot of people, so we was deep. But it wasn't no aggressiveness. It was just that I snatched the mic. He tried to snatch it back. He couldn't snatch it back. I was a little more huskier back then. So he couldn't get that mic out of my hand. You know what I mean? And that was it really.